In this video, I'm making a standard egg pasta or pasta al uovo. I only use 2 ingredients, double zero flour, a fine ground wheat flour, and eggs. I begin with the flour in a sort of volcano shape, add the eggs, and then kind of slowly mix them together with a fork until I get about a pancake batter texture. Then I switch to this bench scraper. I cut them almost like you would biscuits, and once I have a shaggy but cohesive mixture, I switch over to my hands and start kneading to bring it together. And then it's about a 30-minute process of knead, rest, knead, rest. This process helps hydrate the flour, it allows gluten to develop, and it's what gives your pasta a really nice texture. So once it's kneaded and rested, it's time to roll. I often use a pasta rolling machine with a crank that I just hook to my kitchen counter, but for this video I'm going the traditional route and hand rolling. The style of roller is called a mattarello. It is essentially a smooth, untreated wooden dowel. It's large enough to be able to roll over this whole sfoglia or pasta sheet at once. And once I have it to the thinness I want, we're going to go ahead and shape some pasta. So the first shape I'm going to be doing is a garganelli. It's similar to like a penne or a rigatoni. It's a rolled pasta. It's shaped here on a gnocchi board. Those ridges help sauce adhere to the pasta. Next up is farfalle, which most of you might also know as bow tie pasta. I just cut off a rectangle, squeeze it. You're gonna most likely find these dry, but you can also make them at home. Third is the soppressini, which translates to little surprises. This is essentially an empty tortellini that originated as a special pasta for those who couldn't actually afford the meat or cheeses that would traditionally fill a tortellini. So now I'm going to pivot to hand-cut noodles. We're going to use one rectangular pasta sheet that I have flavored generously to prevent any sticking. You're going to kind of roll it up like a burrito, I guess, and then we're going to cut. So the first is the thickest, it's pappardelle. These are about 1 inch wide and are really good for robust sauces and ragouts. They're big enough to stand up to like thick sauces. Next is the tagliatelle. These noodles are the prized shape of Bologna, Italy. They even have a perfect gold-dipped tagliatelle enshrined in their Chamber of Commerce. And finally, I am cutting even thinner to get something closer to spaghetti. Spaghetti is traditionally an extruded dough, that's why it's round on every side, but just wanted to show how you could approximate it with a fresh dough. And there you have it. Here's some pasta dishes I've made over the years to close. I hope you consider making your own pasta. It's a lot of fun. Thanks. Back to me.